if you're not a cute lesbian,
That's
I will not know your name for...
That's for survival, really.
That's true. I'm pretty sure it's evolved. Okay.
No, to me, everyone is just a piece of meat.
Now it's Gabby's turn.
Okay, this is a lot about Ariel. So, yep, June 10th, 2012. Tonight at work, I was talking to Ariel. The topic ended up being my general malaise and how to help work through it. Her suggestion, that was a period, you couldn't tell in my voice. Her suggestion was a journal, which I had started in an old notebook as an exercise in catharsis.
Oh my god, this is when I was telling everybody to write down 3 things.
Yeah.
I
just came across that article recently.
Yeah, it's a good article.
Well, that's helpful. She pointed out that I am an unhappy person and generally negative. In order to rewire my brain, it might be helpful to have a journal wherein I write positive things every day. Used wherein just for me. Mm-hmm. Eventually you'll start seeking out more positive events and things and won't be so focused on the negative. It'll be so much easier to write everything that was awful about today, but it's so unproductive.
And counterproductive, I might.
Yeah. I remember a conversation I had with my dad a couple years ago. I don't really know what we were discussing, but...
I made you a happier person, haven't I?
It's true. It's all her.
I'm not saying that, but you really have been happier ever since. I love the fact that you actually listened to what I said. Didn't just say, like, whatever, I don't care. You know what I mean? That you actually did it.
This was literally rock bottom this past summer.
Rock bottom is where you need to go.
There you go, world. I remember a conversation I had with my dad a couple years ago. I don't really know what we were discussing, but what stuck in my head was when he said, you and I tend to get stuck on the negative, and I'm sorting through whatever it is I'm going through. I'm increasingly curious about the mental issues in my family. Little bits my dad lets out so rarely, like the time he told me he was afraid of becoming an alcoholic, makes me wonder. I always thought my grandmother was depressed because she's now 87, but this past Christmas, my tia Zaida told me that she's always been that way. Mm. My cousin Jason also had, quote, a bout of depression, but it was apparently something in his brain that was altering his mood. I wrote the convolution, which I don't think is the right word, of, it's in parentheses, of my family's medical history is ridiculous. I really wish there was someone I could talk to about this, but I don't think anyone in my family would be honest about it. But, moving on, we're going to, from now on, focus on the positive. Today, I got 4 rolls of film developed and contact sheets.
About toilet paper. I got 4 rolls of toilet paper at the store.
Although 2 prints I tried didn't come out great, I'm going to start fresh mañana.
I throw in random Spanish or French, too. Just every now and then Japanese, whatever. Keep going.
I got a compliment about my new tattoo from a customer. I think what I say to Mark matters, which makes me happy. He's a great guy. My apartment is still mostly clean, and I'm fairly sure it doesn't smell like cat. The end.
Oh, June 10th, 2012. We said some things.
Maybe you will, too.
Maybe you will. I like how you're so, like, timid about making a video. Maybe you will, too.
Yeah. Please do this.
Please do it. Yeah, well, no, begging doesn't sound good.